Hello guys, it's me, Stark. And last week I was posting a lot of videos about the pre-mill Drush. And look what just happened. Dragonstar, Indian #1, one of the best players of the world, just sent us a build of a pre-mill Drush that he was executing. He's recording the build here with the Saracens, so let's pay attention. There's also some small commentary about Dragonstar that we're going to discuss here. So, game just started. He's playing as the Saracen, finding out his stuff. As you can see, this is his point of view. Let's advance a bit here, and something very interesting just happens. He goes very early towards the boar. I think that this is good for two reasons. The first one is in a chicken map or in a ranked match, especially at his level, it's very common that you ended up facing lemmers, facing opponents that will just get their initial scout and send forward to try and steal your resources. So it would be very hard to execute such strategy if someone was laming you. So for that reason, he goes for the boar. And the second thing here about going for early for the boar is that it actually requires attention. Luring a boar is something that requires your full attention, so that you do not kill the boar in the wrong spot, so that you do not miss a view. If you try to manage both drushing and attacking with militia while taking the boar, this can actually hurt you a bit. So 6 on food, he just leaves here, left the first villager on the Stagler, and there he goes, already going for the barracks, because he did ate the wood with the help of some other villagers while waiting for the boar. Now he goes for the barracks. As you can see, there are 2 villagers on the Staglers. And there comes the first commentary. You go for 2 militias only, if you have no eco bonus, so he's Saracens. Go for 2 militias. And you can go for 3 militias if you have 1. What would we consider here an eco bonus? An Aztec extra gold? No. Lithuanian extra food, Persian extra food, Japanese cheaper meal and LumberCamp, which can be very useful later on. This kind of stuff are the bonus that Dragonstar is talking about. So basically, 2 militias, no more than that, in order to deliver the damage. So he did the first militia. As you can see, these are the resources. He can force drop food, and now he's about to make the second militia. There he goes, making the second militia. No idle time, because you want to keep making villagers. And right now, you have to constantly keep reminding yourself to make houses, because your population is increasing at a higher rate than it would in other situations. In my build, guys, I just went for like full militias. So I just sent some guys to the goat, and I actually kept producing militias, which actually a bit difficult here. And there it goes. We have 6 chicken on rabbit, so we don't mill in this scenario. There it goes. 6 chicken or rabbits. But better to long distance that. And put the meal on the berries. Oh, about the LumberCamp. LumberCamp should be the last building, since we need a lot of food to click up fast. So that's very important. What Dragonstar is stating here is, if I had a bigger group of chickens or rabbits here, he would go for a meal. But since we only have 6, he will use the long distance method, just sending villagers there to get the food and then come back. And the building that he's gonna give priority to here is the mill. So in this scenario, bad rabbits, he actually goes for the mill. The reason is, we need a lot of food to click up. Right now, guys, around 6 minutes, 5.5 actually, we are at villager number 16, so there we go. Go for the militia, and if we are lucky, we can get a view kill. If not, just make a circle on his base to make his small wall and waste wood. Understand that, guys? If you are lucky enough, you can go there and kill a villager, and the guy is not gonna be expecting that. If not, you just go around going for 1 wood, the meal, go around everything, so that you force your opponent to lure to make small walls, to waste his resources, and then only after you do all of that, you find a house and you attack that house, because the house has a weaker armor. So you're gonna just going to deliver the maximum amount of damage. So Dragonstar himself is not expecting that he will be able to fight and kill multiple villagers. And that's something to consider. Right now, 18 population. Right now, if your opponent had like the best build as possible, he's about to go to the next stage. Especially if he had some civilizations such as Mongols, Khmer. But if he had a regular civ, he might be still doing like one more villager before clicking up, okay? So right now, you still have plenty of time. And let's go towards our economy. What are we doing here? Diversifying the food sources, eating chicken here with 4 villagers. They're just going for the long distance method. Meal is on the berries and there are plenty of villagers eating the berries. He's constantly reminding himself of building the meal. And let's advance here, because with this amount of villagers on the food, it's only a matter of time until he gathers enough to click up. What's left here? What does he need? The lumber camp. And since you have a lot of time, you have plenty of time to choose the best spot for the lumber camp. The best spot for the walling, the best spot for defending. This is a great map, for example, you have big wood lines, easy to wall, back gold, back stone. The only issue here would probably be the berries, so it's just a matter of choosing. How do you want to play that? For example, 1 house or 2 tiles and this is walled. Small tile, this is walled. Small tiles here and this is walled. Same here, so it's very easy to wall. This map would suffer not a lot against scout, against archers. The only position that actually would need some more reinforcements here is the berries that are forward. But once again, you still have these militias and the scout that your opponent has to deal with. So by that time, he still cannot counterattack. Even if he went for archers, he barely has an archer range. And there he goes. Dragonstar clicks up with 22 villagers here. Let's go for the last commentaries. Beautiful eco. Just sending more villagers to the wood. Second lumber camp, and there you go. Now you can do your classic follow-ups. You can click population 21 if you did meal on the chicken or rabbit. Or, of course, if you had civilizations such as Persian, Lithuanian, or some other one with a good eco bonus. And there he goes, guys. Look at this eco. 2 lumber camps, meal, already ate all the chicken, going for the gold, not disrupted by the enemy because the enemy is busy trying to still clean out that shit. So, really good. Set and add more militias when going up. You can add skirmisher and spearman, wall if you need. Super dependent on the matchup. Hope this was useful. It surely was. Thank you, Mr. Dragonstar. The new patch, I think the scout is just better, indeed. Since you cannot kill the chicken. Indeed, guys. On this build, on the previous patch, you could just go there and lame the chicken. So this would actually be very good. So in the new patch, even if you kill, the food doesn't decay. So this strategy lost some of its strength. Still pretty strong, guys. After doing this very early push, setting up an economy with 4 economical buildings here, with a very generic civilization, he still manages to reach here the feudal age around 10.5 minutes. And there he goes, able to drop and do whatever follow-up he wants. Archer, scout, skirmishers, double range, blacksmith, and it's a very easy map to wall as well. He could easily defend himself from counterattack, and on the top of that, his economy was not disrupted while you were constantly hurting the enemy. Easy map to wall, as I was mentioning. We were very connected here, right? And there he goes. Hope you guys enjoy it. So this is a premium Drush by Mr. Dragonstar. Really enjoy it. Early on the boards, barracks, 2 militias, not more than that. To be honest, that's actually a very solid approach. You don't need to fully commit into militias to make that work, and you can still achieve a very reasonable feudal age time while also protecting yourself and setting up your economy. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was today's build. Thank you a lot for Mr. Dragonstar for the record.